Hey up everyone, I hope you're all well today. Welcome back to my Final Fantasy XIV Let's Play. So we've just seen Rauban and the lovely little Nanamo, and now we've got to go over to Limsa to go see Merlvib Bloofusvin. I dare you to say that. I've had a lot of years playing this game to finally get used to saying her name. So let's go make our way to the airship landing because that's the cheapest way of getting there. Even though we have got 15,000 gil. Seems like a lot now, but we'll start crafting and stuff like that, which we might do eventually. Yeah, we can try and make some money out of it, which would be lovely. Right, we're now in Limsa. Also, I'm going to have to apologise again if you hear any banging. It's the workmen outside again. I've got my window shut. I've not got any soundproofing in here, so unfortunately you might hear like a few bangings in the distance. I did say I would record later, but later would include me having my animals. Oh, just hit the microphone. It would include me having my animals, so I won't be able to record a bit later, so I'm going to have to do it unfortunately while this banging's going on. But I'll do my best to try and make sure I can either drown it out or stop you from hearing it. So anyways, I'll shut up. We'll go down to the... oh, no. We'll go to Bulwark Hall because that's where we need to go. Lovely jubbly. Okay, let's go speak to Xanthael or Xanthael. I don't know. Some of these names. I think they just make them up. Here to attend the remembrance service. Be quick. The Admiral is due to give her address at any moment. Proceed to the stateroom. Enjoy the cutscene, guys.
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride. "700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say. The crimson field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the black longship represents a pirate vessel.
When the Garlean Empire marched upon Eorzea, we assembled beneath the Maelstrom standard, and our grand company was reborn. All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilthier's bloody executioners, and together we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartano. That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa. I swear to you no army ever fought harder or with more courage, yet many of ours did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom. Much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck, 5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again? Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Those fishback
The Sahagin
bastards.
have risen?
While the mines of Ogomero spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire. Even now the curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck? There is but one course left to us. One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port. We must mend the rift the Calamity has reopened twixt Pirate and Maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest. Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men. To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard, and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves, till sea swallows all!
Long live the Admiral!
Admiral Melvin!
Gather the lads!
Oh, where's me cutlass?
I'll follow ye to the 7 hells, Admiral!
Fancy meeting you again.
I'll never understand actually why that's all voiced but this isn't. Don't know why they just didn't like carry it on, because he don't really say much after these events. Anyways, as the Admiral mentioned in her address, Limsa Lominsa is plagued by 2 beast tribes. The first are fish-like Sahagin, worshippers of the primal Leviathan. The second are the kobolds, who dwell beneath the earth and take the primal Titan for their god. As if the beast tribes present weren't troublesome enough, the Garleans have also chosen to erect a fortress right in the why can't I say that? In the Laminsons' backyard. And that is to say naught of internal strife. As a nation of pirates, there is no end to the blood feuds between the various factions. And while they fight amongst themselves, the Garleans whet their blades and watch. If the Laminsons are to have any hope of withstanding the Empire, they must first resolve their own affairs. Differences must be set aside, and the primal threat dealt with once and for all. To this end, I expect that they will soon take decisive action against the beast tribes. Mark my words, the Maelstrom standard will be drenched a deeper shade of crimson ere long. That a capable adventurer like you would be a valuable addition to the crew is beyond question. Yorkshire, this is Minfilia. You are well, I hope. Would I be correct in thinking that the final remembrance service has now concluded? A moment ago, you say. What a coincidence! Jesting aside, I trust you remember our guests from the Grand Companies. Well, delighted though we are to have them here at the Waking Sands, it would not do to keep them in suspense any longer than necessary. In short, hurry back. Bloody hell, alright. I was planning on going to Drowning Wench and having a pint. Guess we're going back to the Waking Sands then. Find my etherite again. And there we go. Right, let's go. I'm coming, Minfilia. I already know who I'm going with. Hello, Tataru. Entrance to the solar. Hello, Minfilia. Welcome back, Yorkshire. Were the Grand Company leader's words as illuminating as you had hoped? Aye, each nation is beset with problems. I trust you see now why your services are in such demand. Would that there were more of you, Yorkshire. But you must be tired from your journey. Why don't you rest a while and take a moment to reflect on your decision? Once your mind is made up, pray give the Grand Company officers your answer.
The gods only know what grand company our adventurer friend will keep. The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
The so-called remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies. As though the Calamity and Seventh Umbral era warranted scarcely a mention.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies. Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? None. I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear Eorzea, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them. Deep are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. Remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the Calamity behind us.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience. There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I mean to find it.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I should hope so.
My lady!
We are to escort you.
Hope does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all. The salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
Oh, Alice is really feisty, isn't she? I love her. Anyways, who are we gonna go with? I already know who I'm going with. I'm going with... I mean, you already know because I've told you in the last video. I think it was the last video I told you. I'm going with the Flame Officer. Welcome back, adventurer. I take it General Rauban's words kindled a fire within you. Yes. Excellent. I feared that the incident with the traitor might have soured your opinion of us. It gladdens me to see that isn't the case. But before we can count you as one of our own, you must be formally inducted into our ranks. Oh, nice. Please proceed to the Hall of Flames on Uldar's Merchant Strip and identify yourself to the personnel officer. I will notify him of your coming. With your strength joined to ours, we shall surely prevail over our enemies, be they beastmen or Imperials. How exciting! I'm gonna fly there. Fly there. Teleport there. Ooh-da! I do need some new gear though. What brings you to the Hall of Flames this morning, adventurer? Oh, hi, my name is Yorkshire Bumpkin. I believe you're expecting me. Ah, I thought as much. You are just as our man in the Waking Sands described. It's an honour to meet you, madam. Now, in order to formalise your... Sir! Speak, Private. Imperial, sir! They fired on a High-Wind Skyways airship. Scout station's coming down to the west, near Horizon's Edge. Bloody hells! Of all the times for this to happen! Yorkshire, there's no time for formalities. The Immortal Flames need your help, now! We're in the midst of a large-scale operation against the Amalja, and we have no one spare in Western Thanalan. You must get to that ship before the Galleons do. If there are any survivors, so that they do not come to further harm. Now go! Oh, Jesus Christ. You know, imagine if I didn't join the ranks. Who would they send then? Exactly. You're lucky. You're lucky you've got me. I'm telling you now. Right, I'm off. We'll save the day. Hello, you. Samurai. I suppose we best go and sort these Guardians out. Show them who's boss. Which is not me at the moment, because look at my pitiful amount of skills. Well, there it is. Oh. Yes. Now I know this actor that plays him is like Irish. There's no way I'm going to even attempt an Irish accent. No way. Oh, they heard that. An adventurer? What are you doing out here? No, wait. Let's find some cover first. Puff, puff, puff. The Immortal Flames sent you? How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform. Are you alright, sir? Our scouts reported the attack on your craft. We've come to rescue you. Yorkshire Bumpkin, yes. Glad to have you with us. Yeah. I have not seen a craft of this design before. The traitor Garland has been busy. The secrets of Magitech are ours by right. They are not to be squandered upon the savages of this land. We have taken this craft back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must, and bring the engineer. Someone must pay for Garland's crimes. You mean to take the airship back to Castra Meridianum, along with your friend. Wedge, you have to help him. That fool of a Lalafell was hiding inside the tiny Ronco. Nice looking ship though. Not the best place to have taken shelter, I agree. It's the first airship we've built since the Calamity. The first since Master Garland. Well, since he went missing. After years of work, she was finally ready for her first test flight. And she was soaring. She really was. Till those bastards blasted her out of the sky. We attack on my command. Kill them quickly and save the Lalafell if possible. Is that clear, Yorkshire? Show them what becomes of those who play with fire. Charge! We're under attack! To arms! Too many people talking. I forget what voices I've used for which one. Right, which one's attacking me? None of them, so we'll go with you. Oh no, we need to kill you first because you're going to heal him, aren't you? I thought that was a healer. Rest of that, you. Oh god. Get the ones with the least amount of health. Vistarius. My arrow just killed him. Another arrow on you. We'll start killing you guys. Get the little ones down first and you can focus on the big one. They've always got more health. Can I heal you? Oh, my heals are poopy, aren't they? We're going to nick some aggro off you, mate. We can. Don't stand in that. Bloody moron. What are they standing in it for? Is this the Grand Company I've just joined? That was all me, that. I'm telling you now. It was all me. Biggs! Wedge, you shouldn't have stayed with the ship. was a close one. Too damn close. That's how she look anyway. The auxiliary propeller is a dead loss, but I think we can wring enough thrust from the main propeller to get us airborne. A few minor modifications and we should be able to fly the tiny Bronco home. I love how they put tiny Bronco in italics as if to say, hey, Final Fantasy VII players, do you remember? The Imperials will come looking for their scouts, but we can defend this position until the engineers leave. Isn't that good here? You should go, Yorkshire. You still have unfinished business to attend to at the Hall of Flames. You're not quite one of us yet, though anyone who's seen you in action today will be forgiven for thinking otherwise. I, just want to say sorry, you know, for calling you an Imperial spy and that. Got that one wrong, didn't I? Seriously, though. If it hadn't been for you and the Immortal Flames lads there, we'd be chained up in a dungeon by now. I mean your debt, friend. We both are. Wedge! Thank you. We're very grateful. I don't want to be in this fate. The company that you keep, Immortal Flames. I'll chug some water, my throat's dry again. Oh, I'm a big talker, IRL. But it's only when I'm doing these Let's Plays that my throat goes dry. I don't know why. Flame Personnel Officer! Yes, sir. Welcome back, Yorkshire. Word of your deeds in the field reached me not long ago. Exemplary service. Rest assured that Garland Ironworks engineers are fine. They were able to get the vessel back in the air before Imperial reinforcements arrived. Your willingness to assist us on short notice is to be commended. Clearly, your reputation is well deserved. Now then, I believe we have some unfinished business. Shall we continue from where we left off and induct you into the Immortal Flames? Oh, yes, please. Are you ready, Yorkshire? Then let us begin. Yorkshire Bumpkin, you stand poised to enter a sacred trust. The flames of Uldar burn bright, casting light where there is dark and purging evil wheresoever it lurks. We are ever ready to meet the nation's enemies in battle, be they beastmen, Garleans, or worse. And not a word from the Flame General Rauban Aldin. We would gladly lay down our lives to maintain the peace and prosperity of Uldar. To join our ranks, you must forsake all other nations. Only then may you commit yourself to the fire and be reborn as an immortal flame. Burn as one of us, Yorkshire Bumpkin, and together we shall chase the darkness from Uldar. Hear, hear! Will you swear an oath to mark this occasion? My sword belongs to Uldar. Spoken like a soldier. You'll do well here. Very well. Your resolve is plain. Yorkshire Bumpkin, I hereby confer upon you the rank of Flame Private 3rd Class. Welcome to the Immortal Flames, Private. May you fight to the last for coin and country. Stop it, you! Stop it! Can you hear me, Yorkshire? This is Minfilia. An officer of the Immortal Flames contacted me with the news of your enlistment. My congratulations, Private Bumpkin. I have no doubt that you're eager to make the acquaintance of your new comrades. But I was asked that you pay a visit to your old ones first. Remember, though you are now a flame of Uldar, you are no less a scion. Pray return to the Waking Sands at your earliest convenience. There are some friends here whom I would very much like you to meet. We shall be waiting. It seems your presence is required elsewhere. But before you leave, perhaps you could find a moment to speak with Commander Swift. He's not one to see new recruits go into the field unprepared. Alright, I'll go and speak to Commander Swift then. Yep. Yep. I know. We'll light my fire. Private Pumpkin, yes, a moment of your time, if you please. You wish to carry out your duties swiftly, do you not? Well then, perhaps you should get yourself a chocobo. That'll be lovely. If you're interested, the Immortal Flames will furnish you with one. It's not a complex process, but it does require some paperwork. First, speak with a quartermaster to obtain a Flame Chocobo issuance. You'll need to exchange company seals in order to do so. Once you've received your issuance, show it to Mimigun by the gate of Nald. He'll be the one to furnish you with the bird. Lovely. Well, I know I don't have the money for that yet because you get that from this quest, which is those there. So I'm going to use my Ethernet tickets and make my way over to Minfilia. Minfilia! Oh, Minfilia! Hello! Peter and Papa Limu. Welcome back, Yorkshire. Lady Minfilia awaits you within. Welcome back. It seems you wasted no time putting your skills to work. How do I know? Why, the recruitment officer called to regale me with the tale of your heroics. The pride in his voice was palpable. We Scions are truly fortunate to have you with us, Yorkshire. Now, when we last spoke, I said that I wanted you to meet some friends, did I not? Well, I neglected to mention that you have already met. Tataru, please show them in. This way, sirs. Thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives. But I don't think we've properly introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs. And I'm... God's man, spit it out, will you? Wedge! At your service. I am pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. Magitech-driven contraptions such as airships grow ever more vital to the city-state of Eorzea. As a neutral party, it was judged that we Scions should serve as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this we needed the knowledge of experts, and so we requested the assistance of Garland Ironworks, who very kindly sent us 2 of their finest engineers. Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. Like every soul here, I love Eorzea, and I count myself blessed to have been given this chance to stand with you all and fight for the future of the realm. Never have I known such fulfillment, such happiness. Alright then, guys and girls. I think I'm going to leave it there. And then we'll pick up with her next quest and then we'll go get ourselves a nice shiny chocobo. So, thank you very, very much for watching. Take care, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.